Are you ready? I'm doing it differently this time. I haven't channeled any message. I haven't even picked the cards. What we're doing this week, and honestly, I gotta say, I like it so much better. Ooh, I'm so cold. I'm chilly. It's cold in Southern California today. But I'm basically I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna read the cards. Basically, that's what I want to do, baby. I know it's like doing it the new old way. Oh, Leo. What a beautiful, beautiful time it's been. Sensuality. Express your sensuality. What are you guys up to? You know, you guys already have all that confidence and shit. So this is express your sensuality. Love it. Show it. Show that you love it. But this is what you do it anyway. So this is telling me that there's energy surrounding you right now that is supporting how good you feel about yourself and how good you feel, how confident you feel about being open about it. Or you could finally be free and liberated, right? In a place where, yay, I can actually share my sensuality again, you know? I mean, breakups and makeups, man. Bottom line, there is good and bad in all things. Okay, money. Ooh, cha-ching, cha-ching. First of all, that means money's coming into you. Big old payoffs. I can see your asses heading to Vegas. Having a good time. We're having a good time. Nudity. Okay, now I know you're headed to Vegas. You feeling good, man. Get out the photo shoot. You can take pictures of this. Shit. But nudity is really about just letting it all hang out. Like really spiritually being able to be yourself out loud and starting to feel free and liberated. So maybe you'll head into Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, baby. There's a lot of sensuality around you. You feel liberated finally, especially this kind of feelings. And I'm not saying this is happening to you. Maybe you're just having a real good time. There's some sort of bachelor or bachelorette party happening, but a lot of times this kind of energy really starts to happen after you've broken up with somebody. And, you don't want to feel good, or you don't want to admit that you feel good that the relationship's over. And maybe it took a while to get here. But this is that time when you're starting to feel like the upside of getting out of a relationship, of like, wow, but I actually feel better about myself. I actually feel free. I can actually enjoy this space around me now instead of constantly feeling sad about it. So there is some sort of liberation here. My neck is all kinds of cranky. I apologize. Bugs, something that irritated you, something that's been bothering you, something that's been buzzing about you something that will not let you alone. It doesn't have to be a negative thing, but it's definitely a thing. It's something that, people have taken notice of. Oh, maybe there's a buzz about something you've created. Maybe that's why you feel so good, because all of a sudden something that you've created is like everybody keeps talking about it. This is almost like viral video shit. There's a buzz around you, or maybe people are talking all about something. So what are they saying? What are they talking about? And how much do you care? Because honestly, this time seems to be about you. There's art, there's decadence here. There's just a feeling of, I see the beauty. I see the beauty in the moment. I understand like all the gorgeousness. This is all about beauty. Feeling beautiful, seeing the beautiful things, seeing the beauty in a situation. All right, Leo. This is one single card. I feel brave. I love that energy. Oh my gosh. Look how lit up she is. And look at those abs. Jesus Christ. What is her workout routine? I guess if I could draw mine in, I'd look like that too. But I feel brave. And this is such a beautiful energy because it's not about I feel beautiful, but there is sensuality here. Express your sensuality, the confidence in yourself, but it's the courage that you're really focusing on. And that's real Leo energy. It's not about I feel so pretty. It's I feel good about myself. And so I feel courageous. It's like your fire has been refueled and you feel good about yourself again, and you feel good about your future. I feel brave. Sorry. Okay. God bless you, Michelle. Leo, so please do like and share and subscribe to my channel. I would love to see you. I put out new Leo videos every single Friday with Virgo and Cancer. So you can always count on that, and ring that bell so you know exactly when I post them. There's always a Vimeo link so that you know right below. There's always a Vimeo link, which is the extended reading. The extended reading is 2 readings in one, actually. It's an extended video. So there's the extended and then there's the romance reading. So please go check that out as well. You can subscribe over there too. And then power. Oh, see, okay. This is you. This is all your symbology. Like, this is it. Power. See, you're recognizing the power in yourself again. You're getting your groove back. Stella. When Stella got her groove back, this is Leo getting his groove back. This is you feeling the power inside yourself again because you feel brave, because you feel confident. Spiritual union. Maybe there's something going on here. Well, this could be connectivity inside yourself, yeah. But it could also be feeling good because you're getting with somebody else and you're getting with somebody good. I don't know what it is. This is definitely a romantic card. It's definitely like a romantic energy. Let's put our heads together. Let's create something. Maybe you're going to be brave. There's some sort of courage. There could be some sort of courage or courageous stance you're taking, or something that you're doing in terms of your relationship. Like, oh, I feel brave. I'm going to try this. I'm going to see if this works out. Partnerships and alliances, this is definitely like finding somebody who really gets you. You've never tried this before, but you're going to go for it because you feel a strong connection. But then there's suffering and silence. So there is still this vein of sadness that's running underneath it. But I think that that's your choice. I don't think you're doing it because you don't think people would care. I think you're doing it because, look at her. She's looking to the sun, and the sun is Leo, right? She knows that there's something better out there. That's what I really want to bring your attention to. She's suffering in silence, but she's because she doesn't want to make a big deal of it. And I'm not trying to tell you to suffer in silence, but there's some sense of personal willpower, just being brave, putting on a brave face. Maybe something has been happening with a relationship and you're just trying to be like, hold all that shit together right now. Or you know that the way forward is to be positive and to just think positive and think of forward. And so even though you are crying on the inside, you are walking and making ground on the outside. And that is the ultimate courage, right? It's like, how do you be brave? How do you be brave when you don't feel brave? Well, that's the only time you can be brave, because, bravery is a demonstration of courage, and courage is something that happens when you're afraid. It happens. It's facing your fear. It's owning your fear. It's not about never being afraid. It's about, what do you do when you're afraid? What do you do when you're down? And you're moving forward. There's some sort of partnership here. I don't know if it was a breakup. I don't know if it's a makeup. I don't know if you have to somehow be brave to trust in the relationship. We'll get into your relationship energy over in the extended. But this is definitely like, you could be hurting. You could be sad. Like I said, you're putting on that brave face. When underneath it all, there's something that it's like almost like you still feel connected to somebody. But listen, it's not getting you down. It's not stopping you. Maybe the outward motivation is actually helping you, right? It's keeping your mind off something. You are good enough. Oh, tell me the angels don't listen to these readings. You are good enough. This comes after, like, the more I see this, the more I see that this comes after a relation. This comes after a breakup. This comes after something going wonky. Even if it's not a romantic relationship, in a partnership, it's like, but you are good enough. It's not, listen, breakups, makeups, relationships, they take two, right? It takes two people. So it's not all on you. It's not all on them. But honestly, it's just a sense of, I feel like this is recovery. It's recovery from a letdown. It's recognizing and realizing, but I am good enough. I'm good enough to receive love. Maybe I haven't really thought that I am, and I haven't really shown that there's issues that I have with my self-esteem. But ultimately, I'm laying it all on the line. I'm letting people know what's bothering me because it's art, because it's beautiful, because it's truth. And maybe you're using art to tell your truth. And this has been a major creative inspiration for you, a time when you could just lay it, like one of the best albums written, right? After a disappointment, after a heartbreak, like it's usually there's some sort of inspiration. This is when you write. This is when you, this is when you get inspired through heartbreak, through sadness. And I also feel like there's this new energy coming to make you realize, but I do have what it takes, and I am good enough, and I can feel good about myself again. I'm recovering, I'm healing, because remember, Virgo energy is also about healing. That's like one of the key traits of Virgo energy is about healing. So you're healing. You're in the time of your self-esteem healing after a big disappointment. Okay. Take your time, love yourself. Love on you, Leo. Love on you. Okay. Okay. Clean up your mess. This doesn't necessarily mean that you technically made a mess. It's just like letting yourself clean up. Letting yourself clean up your makeup after you've been crying so hard, right? This is the time when you finally are feeling that strength come back in. It's like, oh, I can get out of bed today, and oh shit, oh, my laundry's built up, and oh, I got to clean out the refrigerator. You're starting to come back to life again. Celebrate you. You know what, Leo? Honestly, I would throw a fucking party. I would gather people around you to make you feel wonderful and make you feel beautiful again. Everything that ends is mourning. It's a grief, especially a relationship. I'm not saying that you broke up, but I'm just saying especially a relationship. A relationship, we know real grief, when we lose somebody, that's not in the cards. But the grief of ending a relationship is really, it's death. It's the death of something. It's the death of something that will never be again. And so we go into a state of grief and mourning. So the reason why people have a party at a funeral, I don't mean to be morbid, but it's to gather your loved ones around you, to just remember that I know this person is gone, but I'm not. I'm still here. It's to offer support. It's to offer comfort. And so what I'm telling you right now is this is a real good time to gather people around you. It's like you're ready to, first of all, you're ready to celebrate who you are. You're ready to love yourself again. You're ready to let yourself be loved again. Gather people around you, people who support you, people who can show you that they care about you, and celebrate yourself. Make it all about how good you feel about who you are, and not in a fake way, but in a wonderful way. Let's celebrate me. So this is a very emotional time. This fell right into my lap, all about emotions here. And then we have the Mountain Rider. There's some sort of impediment to communications or impediment to your progress. And it could be deceiving people with your austerity, a sense of deceptive austerity. It's in other words, maybe something about you has been, you've been keeping yourself away from people. And the reason why you've been keeping yourself away from people is you didn't want people to know what was actually going on inside of you, right? Because you knew as soon as they got around you, they could tell, and you didn't want to. You didn't want to talk about this. You didn't want to show your heartbreak publicly. This is a woman card. Might have something to do with a woman, or you are a woman. If you are a woman, this is definitely something that you're suffering through. Or if you're not a woman, it could very well be that you're desperately missing someone, or that you feel like a woman is feeling this for you, or somehow you're losing them, or you're disconnecting with them, or that you don't trust why she decided I need to take space. There's just a sense of You could also be just missing somebody too, right? And there could be like, you could be in a place where it's hard to get communications through. But there's definitely some emotions here that you're not sharing. Maybe because you're afraid if you say it out loud, then it's real and you don't want to deal with it being real yet. Or you're kind of like, yeah. And so you're keeping things to yourself, or you're keeping yourself to yourself. In order for people to not see. And that's, you know what? That's okay. You take the fucking time you need. Celebrate you that maybe don't have a party. You know, go away to a spa. Do you take the time that you need? Because clearly this is something that actually gutted you. And I get it. This is talking with a friend, at least one friend, sharing your experiences, talking, gossiping. It could be gossip that you're worried about, but there is delight and there is joy. There is joy in this moment. I think that at this point in where you're at, it's the time to actually start sharing your feelings and opening up to somebody. It'll actually help you. I know that you needed to be by yourself for a while, but right now it's actually going to help you to open up and start sharing and talking about it. This is the time, but you had to wait for this time, and you'll know when the time is right. Okay, Leo. Seasons change and spring is here. And sometimes we're afraid to let go of the winter because we've gotten used to the cold. But guess what? Seasons change. And even though things have died, new things are coming in. So this is literally telling me that you're just waking up again. You're just opening up to possibilities again. Go slow and let it be at a natural pace. Listen to your heart. It will lead you in the right direction. This is actually a card of great luck and fortune. You can see the luck and fortune all over, all over the place. She's got the butterfly on her shoulder. She's got the key. She's got the ladybug in her hair. There's a bunch of abundance that wants to come to her. So this is a really fortunate time to start new and start over. And yeah, that's what you need to know. Questioning your beliefs. This is asking, why do I feel this way about myself, right? Like questioning your beliefs. Why do I believe this? Do I believe it for a good reason or because I learned a bad lesson and I've continued to keep myself captive because this is what I've decided to believe? What do you believe? And are those beliefs correct, right? Because this is the time to purge beliefs that are self-defeating, right? And then emotions. Lots coming up from the surface. Allow yourself to feel. Why do you think you don't have a right to feel? You are worth feeling. And you do get to feel the way that you're feeling right now. You have a right, right? Let those emotions come to the surface. I think a lot of the emotions are coming to the surface because this is an extremely emotional time for people. And that's why I called the weekly forecast. If you want to see my weekly astrology forecast, head on over to Astrology Motivation. That's my second channel. I hope that you subscribe over there too. Also, find me on Instagram, born_without_boundaries. I go live there, and I'd love for you to join in those. I do daily tarot card readings, so we can chill and hang out. Yay! Okay, Leo. Okay. Be ecstatic. So in other words, now joy is coming back into your life and come back to your center. This is almost like a rebirth. There's just so much joy that you can't handle it. There could be some sort of actual birth in your life right now that helps to bring you back to focus and back to happiness. And then consciously complete. This is grounding yourself or using earth energy to help free yourself from unbalanced energy. And then, wow, give and receive. There's something here about romance. I've never actually seen this card come out. I've never seen it come out. This is about equal exchange, right? I feel like you consciously complete. it's like learning that you are all you need, or feeling the wholeness in yourself after you felt divided. This is also a sense of understanding how you love, or understanding love a little bit deeper and a little bit better, right? Just having that stronger connection to being ready for and how to love, really feeling love all around you. I love this energy. It's actually beautiful. It's almost transcendent. There's definitely some introspection. It's like you're sort of like you're finding out like why you love the way that you love, and you're at a point where you're healthy enough now to look at it and be like, okay, I'm ready for something new, I guess is what I'm saying. Angelite, a spiritual or religious community. This is a gathering. Okay. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. So that's what it is. Connecting with people who care for you. Finding people who actually believe the same things as you. It's like connecting with people who are more like you and like-minded, believe in the same things that you believe in. You love yourself for a reason, Leo, right? So look for those traits in somebody else. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, amethyst, revealing your true self. So as you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. That is everything. Who are you really? And this is revealing you, revealing who you are, even the parts about you that bug other people. This is you being you, unadulterated, and knowing I deserve to be loved for me. Okay. Let's go into your animal totem. So the animal totems are really important cards because they'll tell you how the universe is using the natural world to send you messages. And now you'll know what to look for. They may not be the real animal in your life, but anytime you see the picture or the symbol or the sign or a logo or anything, you'll know that the universe is tapping in and sending you a message, and be very aware about what's happening around you when it happens. When you see the symbol, act as if. See, you've been hiding something. You've been keeping to yourself, and that's what I get, deceptive hiding. You've gone into hiding because you just have been. And it's maybe because it's what you needed. And even if you were out in public or you have a public job or something, you were not letting on how badly things were hurting you. You put on a painted face, or you decided to just blend in for a while. You just didn't want the attention on you. And that's kind of how you can tell that a Leo needs to go into some sort of healing, because they're not trying to be in the spotlight and they're not trying to be heard. They're trying to just give themselves, because they respect themselves. You respect yourself. Give themselves time. This is you have given yourself time to do the healing that you need to heal. Believe in yourself. So this is the time. Squirrel is telling you it's time to start planting those seeds. It's time to start believing yourself again. In other words, now you have hope for the future. You know that there's hope for the future now. You know what I'm saying? It's like maybe you didn't before, but now you're ready to take that leap of faith that I'm coming out of this. Let it shine. Let your voice shine. Be who you are. This is you. Something also coming up to the surface that you've been feeling for a while. Something coming out and being revealed, because this is scorpionic energy. And that's okay. You're ready. Truth transcends illusion. So maybe you're being drawn out because you feel like you need to say something because there's a lot of shit going around, and you're like, no, now I'm ready, and I'm just going to say what's going on and what's happening. There's some sort of truth that has to come out, and you want to be the one to say it, or you want to be the one that addresses it. And transformation is beautiful, butterfly spirit. This is being something even more beautiful than you already are. This is learning how to fly, and this situation going from something that becoming something beautiful, right? Learning how to fly. It also means that you're surrounded by, when you see butterflies all around you, you're surrounded by and supported by people who really love you, your ancestors, spirits that are protecting you. Be fearless and bold. Badger. That's it. It's like, it's more Aries energy though. It's like, I'm just going to move forward and everybody needs to get the fuck out of my way. It's not even about getting attention. It's about being the attention. You know what I'm saying? And then miracles are endless. You're focused on manifesting. And this is what's bringing you out. Is like, I'm done waiting. I'm like, I got to go after this, It's like after a heartbreak, and then all of a sudden you hear that somebody is going to, somebody's trying to buy the property that you wanted to buy. And like all of a sudden you hop out of bed and you're like, what? And you're like out that fucking door, like nobody's going to get that opportunity. That was mine. You feel your life come back in because you care about something you're creating, something that you're manifesting. And this is beautiful and endless. You can take all of this energy and use it to help you manifest big time. Let's go into your angel readings. Oh, I love this. This is a great reading for you. This is when you're truly courageous. This is when you are the best of yourself, Leo. When you really show the world what self-love means. It's not when things are going well. It's when things are not going well that you're able to rally back and say, but I'm still here. Divine intervention. You may feel frustrated because something stalls or comes to a standstill. Progress seems painfully slow, yet this is a blessing. It's divine intervention at work. When the timing is in perfect harmony, all will come to fruition. So you really have been in stasis. There's this energy about you that is a cocoon. You've been in your cocoon. For some reason, the universe wanted you to go in your cocoon. This happened at this time because you needed to be in your cocoon to be safe. But now it's changing. You're hearing the call. You're spreading your wings. Adventure. Instead of seeing the current situation as an obstacle, try seeing it as an adventure. Explore all the possibilities. There are many more than you currently imagine. Instead of seeing things as either black or white, try to explore all the colors in between. So there's always, not just a silver lining, but a rainbow lining. Wisdom. Everything has a place and purpose. To be wise is to have great love, tolerance, and compassion for all things. Protection. You are safe. Do not fear. We are with you always and surround you always with our invisible wings of light. And now it's think global. You are being encouraged to spread your wings. I keep saying that, right? Think outside the square. You are a citizen of the world. Expand your vision. Imagine the world within your heart. Embrace it. Surround it with love. Let it be, and so it will be. Yeah, you're ready. You're ready. And God bless you for your cocoon. But let's see what's coming up next. Link is below. I'll see you over on Vimeo.